All right. Hi, I'm Kennedy. I'm the current independent game developer on this project. The current name for the project is A Time to Tell. It's going to be a story-based RPG. It's 2D. It's just a small project that I plan on dedicating my college career to. I plan on having it probably out of development by the time I graduate, would probably be around 2023. Um so yeah, I'm just here to give y'all a little rundown on what's pretty much in my game, and what to expect from it. So right now, this is the room that we're currently in here. I'm currently doing some tile sets around here, with like wood flooring and everything because I want to give my game a pretty much kind of neutral vibe. I want my character to pop out a bit more than my background does, just because that's kind of how I like my games to look, and that's kind of what inspired me to start this. I have my object walls here. My walls didn't take too much coding. I basically just gave them a collision mask, so if anything runs into them, it kind of just bounces off, which is honestly how walls should be in games. And I just decided to do that. After that, my player has the most coding. So when it comes to code, I kind of prefer to use C programming language just because it's a bit easier to understand and it's what gives me a little bit more creative freedom rather than using Python. I like the fact that with this software that I'm using, which is GameMaker 2, it's through Steam. With this software that I'm using, it allows me to keyboard check all of my movements for my character and allow them to match with whichever direction I decide to choose, and I can program it that way, which is honestly really cool. And I can also edit my movement speed with my code based on the direction that I'm moving. And yeah, so this is basically some of the basic code that will give the framework to my game that I'm making at the moment. And this will run at the very beginning of my game, so my character will always have this physics to it. So it was just really simple to do with basic math, programming language, and simple stuff like that. So I don't really mess with it too much, and that's the gist of that. This is my character. I basically did some pixel art in another app called Pixel Creator, or something like that. Basically, I just kind of did different frames with each of the character's movements, tie them all together, press play, it creates an animation for them to run. I did these in all 4 directions. I know most pixel games have 7 directions, but due to this being a small project, I decided to only do 4. So just doing it as 4 just makes it a little bit easier for my character and for my game to get done a bit faster. And I can always edit that later on. So scrolling down, this is my tile set, like I said, for the flooring. That's also pretty simple. Paint the room a bit, and it's pretty fine. So with all of that stuff added up together with my code, my character, and all of that, we load up the game in GameMaker, and this is kind of what I have so far. Like I said, 4 directions, left, right, up, down. If I try to go diagonal, it does this weird little character motion thing, but we're figuring that out. Like I said, wall collision course, can't really go past there. And I'm still getting all this figured out, but that's basically just the gist of my game development and where I'm at right now. And yeah, I plan on making this project pretty much bigger with different worlds, different parallaxes in the background, stuff like that, just because it's what I'm passionate about. And I look forward to sharing it with everybody else. And yeah, I am excited to become a game developer because that's what I'm passionate about.